Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Returning in from the 16. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First carry now. This is Bashal to This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Second down, give to Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backward. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Get set. 18, what's up?
First carry of the game. It's the rookie out of Missouri. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sent down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Like Riggs. Street. Go.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
49ers into the dime defensively, 3rd down.
Get it. 60 by 6.
Air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our 1st quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. Cut out left. Forcing it up past the 30. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Flushed out now to his left. Oh, look at this here. Purdy has it knocked out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend, and that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. They'll bring out the punter here. Jones out there to return it. It's a fake. Direct snap to the up man. And the fake works to perfection. 1st down.
That's just a great job by the special teams unit to see an opportunity and go take advantage of it, get another set of downs. And really the key to all of that, Kate, is you got to sell it. And they do. They sell it beautifully. Defense not prepared for it at all.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's worked his back way this game, but no results yet.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, Purdy finds him on the slant. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hand off to the back. Has some room to work. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Hand off to Tootin. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Y'all can't talk about Daisy. We better hit my range. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't mention. Got that touch my stadium.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 70, Denver Wolf.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready, ready.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go!
On the give, it's Tootin. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stump that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready! Ready!
Quick to the left, it's caught. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed to his running back. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
At the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air again, Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Finds a man right side. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
It's that. Watch out.
Throwing here just before halftime. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, they'll run. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Purdy on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
Taken down a yard shy of the 25. A gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. First and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Purdy throwing here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to score a pick 6 for Dallas. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. 49ers to the line. First and 10. Now it's Purdy. They kick that down the deep shot. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Looking to throw. Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Purdy trying on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Tag! Bronco 80! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Bronco 80!
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
Ready, set!
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
19, let's go now!
Back now, pressure coming. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. So now it's 2nd and long.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. He tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made. It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go, set!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys making a 3-possession game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get set! Get set! Up.
Toss to the right side. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Running back sent in motion left. Purdy to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Watch out!
They give it to him again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. And air it out on 3rd. Hits his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Looking quickly here. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
First down, play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It is caught at the 20. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to the well again. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
On first down, this is Scatterboo. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
On 3rd down, Purdy pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Get set, get set.
Desperation time here on 4th. Still has some space inside the 35. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
19 Tigers.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Setting up the running back screen. And then he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
42, 49ers 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Fred, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, the 49ers are saying they have it. It looks like they do. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Let's go now. Like 18.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just swing the...
And the defender comes away with it. And the 49ers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
From the gun is Purdy. Trying to push deep downfield. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
20-yard line.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. He's out the clear. And the Cowboys take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
60 Eagles, 6-18 Pioneer. Warriors 70. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Let's go. Let's go.
They're going to try and throw it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, here's Sutton. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Get it. Gravity lock. Cougar 19.
They're going to try to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. San Francisco calls it second timeout. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
3rd and long for him here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Ready?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Trying to push deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, let's be honest here. Where that throw was made, he was going to have to get on his horse and run for that 1st down anyway. You've got to haul it in before you can make that mad dash.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.